Hey, that's my sexy shot. This is D Sear. Now, let me tell you a little bit about my channel because I'm going to be doing different things. Today is paranormal cooking, and the reason why I call it that is because I'm a chef by trade. I have degrees, and so I'm a chef, and I cook a lot, and I love to cook. Sometimes you might see different things, while I'm cooking. I may, say what had happened before or last week, or sometimes you may see a light, flash. This is a very old house. The cemetery is right down the street there, and I do get visions and feelings that someone is here most of the time. So don't be afraid or surprised too much. If you see something go by, it will be surprising, but it's okay because it happens all the time. You may see a shadow go by, especially if it's dim in there and it's light in here. You could see something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that light off for a minute. That way, if something does come up, you'll be able to see it, because I do have a lot of paranormal activity here in this house. So like I said, I'm going to do a lot of different segments. I did one recently, I don't know if you saw it yet, on nap time, PJ time, so sleeping with paranormal activity and how you can get to that plane, and what you should do, and how you should, ask the higher being to even be there, so I'm going to be doing that, and I'm just going to be doing a lot of different things. What I'm doing today is I'm making some steamed chicken, actually. So I took out the chicken breast, I seasoned it up the way I want to, and I put it in my steamer. A lot of people think steamed chicken, but I want you to take a look because it just dinged, so it is ready. Okay, and this, excuse me, is very tender. You see that? Look how tender that is. Nice white meat on the inside. This is my seasoning I have on the top here, and it's very tender chicken. And what I like to do, I'm sorry, it's very good. I'm gonna taste me a piece because I'm excited about it. I always smell everything before I eat it. Oh my goodness. And I know a lot of chef shows, they always say, oh my goodness, and sometimes, let's just get real, that stuff does not look good. But I'm going to tell you, if something isn't good to me, I will let you know. It may be good to someone else. But what I did is, I took the chicken breast, right? See how it's falling apart? And I cut it in squares. So I cut it diagonally, or then I cut it across, so that the steam can get up in the chicken, you see? And I put my seasoning on it, so it's a little peppery, but I want to share some with my camera person and see what they think. And we have actually some good, camera person says, and that actually is good. Like I said, I'm a diabetic, so this is actually good for me to have something that's not fried. Now my partner just fried her chicken. I don't need to have a lot of fried food. I don't need to have it fried. I just need the chicken because I love chicken. So I'm going to eat that. And I made some black-eyed peas because that's more of a tradition for this day. Black-eyed peas and neck bones, if you believe in that superstitious type of thing. You know how they say your first person that comes across your threshold should be a man, so you have good luck. I don't really necessarily believe in all that, but if it's a man and a woman at my door at the same time, I will say to the guy, well, let him come on through first, So what I'm going to do is I want to show you something. So I'm going to swing around, I'm going to go outside, and I want to show you some of the things you may see. You may see somebody. Huh? You may see what? You may see someone. I'm not sure. I'm going to do that segment. My dog just went out. So sometimes, I don't know if you can see me here. Hi, lovelies. Can you see me? Okay, sometimes when I'm standing here and I'm in my cooler, because I keep a lot of my pops and my waters in here, especially, well, I keep them all the time. But it's cold, so I don't have to have ice, and so when kids come over, they can just get the juices or whatever. And I may be standing here chunking ice. And I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Right over here. This house over here, next door to me, is the Campbells. Now the Campbells, was a man and a woman. They have a lot of children. He was an older, dark-skinned guy, kind of short. Never really talked too much. You know, he was outside one time shoveling, and I knew it was hard for him, and I was shoveling. So I went on over there. Didn't really speak. I said, hey, and I went on and I shoveled, and then it feels like from that point he kind of felt a little different about me, because we didn't really talk, but I felt something. So if you can see right over there, they have a grill. Now right in the middle of it, I will see him. He passed away. And I will see him standing there. And I don't see him now, but it's him. I'll see him in the dark. It's his shadow. He's standing there. He's a dark-skinned guy, kind of short. And he never really talked too much. Can you see me? Mm-hmm. Okay, he never really talked, to be careful. He never really talked too much or smiled too much, but he just standing there like this. You know, and not really moving, maybe a little bit. You know, that's how he was when he was alive. And now that he's passed on, I think that he's watching his yard, because he's very particular about his yard. He was out there cutting. We were both out cutting our yards, you know, and we could see each other and we may speak, you know, but nothing heavy. But like I said, when I helped him shovel, I believe I formed some kind of connection to him. So when I'm out here and he's just standing over there, and no, I don't see him now, but he may come up, you know, because I think he may know that I'm directing towards him, so he may not be out, but this is where I see him. Now, I did want to show you my garden. Maybe it's too dark for you to see. I didn't pull the stuff out yet. Let's see here. I didn't pull the stuff out yet.
You want to show the garden?
Oh, okay. I didn't pull the stuff out of the garden yet as far as planting. Okay? So this is my little garden that I was telling you about before, that I was digging up, and I saw a headstone. And I'm going to see if I can see it. Actually, it is right. Is that it? Yeah, sorry.
Girl, you moving that headstone? Oh, you messed up.
I don't know if you can see the dates on it. It's cracked here. You know, like olden days, how they used to do stuff. I don't know if it was a dog or what it was.
Girl.
But yeah, I dug that up out of the ground here. So actually, after I dug that up, I stopped. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm going to leave this here. I don't want to disturb nobody. But I'm just going to... And I get a lot... As you can see, I didn't break it down. I was trying to do broccoli here, a cauliflower. It actually came out really good. And look at this.
What is that?
This is actually my broccoli. Okay, and this broccoli wasn't the standard broccoli. It was that kind that you see in the store that's kind of separate from the other ones. So that, it grows really good
broccoli
here.
rye.
Now, I don't know if it's because something's there. But anyway, that's it of my segment of paranormal cooking today. But like I said, I will be coming with different segments and just talking. And if anyone wants to talk, again, just... let me know. Sorry it's been so long from the other ones, but I'm going to keep up on it now, because I heard people want to hear from me. Thank you guys. I love you. I want to give a shout out to Miss Quiet Queen, my favorite diva. And I want to thank everybody that looks at my channel, you know, in the United States and abroad. You know, I appreciate it. And if you inbox me, maybe I can look at yours if you have one. I don't mind. And if I see something, I'll let you know. And remember, like my sis says, my big sis, always stay in the light. Love you.